Hello there. I'm Dave Burke. I'm an agent with Exit Realty in Hamilton in the Bitterroot Valley. And the reason I'm making this video is to respond to a comment made to me by one of my friends who's a big insurance mucky muck down in the Bay Area by San Francisco in California. And I was petitioning him to see about sending referrals to me for people who might want to buy and live here in the Bitterroot Valley. And he sort of turned his nose up at me and said, "Hey, Dave, people from here are moving up to Idaho. It's a lot nicer over there." Well, that comment sort of pissed me off because I believe that Bitterroot Valley is a much better value than Idaho. And so I decided to do a little research and make a comparison and show you why the Bitterroot Valley would be preferable to Idaho. So here is a little map of where the Bitterroot Valley is located, in case you didn't know. And if you're going to Idaho and you can't find property there that's within your reach or doesn't interest you, then I would suggest taking a trip west on Highway 90 back to a couple hours over to Missoula, and then turn down Highway 93 south, go directly through the middle of the Bitterroot Valley and take a look around. And I think you'll find out that the vistas are very close to or better than those in the Panhandle of Idaho, and that the values here actually are a little more than Idaho. The prices are up now from what they were a few years ago. But I think you'll find there's plenty here to buy, a lot of properties that are anywhere from city-based with city lots out to 5, 10, 20 acre properties that are relatively available. So I would suggest that you take that little trip and then call me to arrange a viewing so we can go show you what we have to sell here. What you're looking at here is a video I took the other day when I was walking my dog in Hamilton, where I'm looking off to the west, where those are the Bitterroot Mountains. And then up to the north, you can see forever that heads up towards Missoula. And then on the right side here are the Sapphire Mountains. And the reason I'm bringing this up and took this little video is because I wanted to show you briefly some of the property values that we have going on in the valley here. And I wanted to do an analysis sort of by zip code of what's available so that when you come looking, you have an idea what property values are worth here in the valley. This first map shows Ravalli County broken out by zip code by the different cities, starting with Florence in the north, then working down to Stevensville, then working our way down further south to Corvallis, then over to Victor, which is right on the highway, then down to Hamilton, which is the county seat and the major population center for the South County. And then we end up down in Darby, which is turning out to be sort of a tourist area to anchor the south end of Ravalli County. These charts that I'm showing were developed by Real Estate Property Resources, RPR, which is a subsidiary of our multiple listing service. And this first chart is for Ravalli County in total. And you can see that they're showing the market to be slightly on the seller side of the slide scale, with inventory of 4.8 months. The purchase price to listing price is 95.6%, which is 4.4% lower than what they listed. Days on market is 60, which is up a little bit from previous, and the median sold price for Ravalli County is now $517,000. And then you can see in the next little chart below that we're looking at Missoula County on the top at $540,000. Ravalli County is just under that at $517,000. Then below that is the Montana average median price, and below that is the United States median price. So we're in pretty good shape up here in the northwest part of the country. So if you stuck with me this far, thank you. I'm not going to subject you to more detailed analysis after this, because I'll get down into the weeds with prices by and the same statistics for each of the different zip codes. But I think it's fair to say that the Valley County statistics basically show you where we're at here in the valley. Median prices are 517,000, but I think average prices are in the 800,000s. And if you're looking for a nice, currently or recently built house on an acre up to 5 acres, you're probably in the range of 600,000 to $1 million, and that'll get you an acre to 20 acres, depending on where it is. We've got the stock farm here, which is where I call it the equivalent to Montecito in the Santa Barbara area of California, but it's a real upscale area. So if you want to spend multi-millions of dollars on a house, that's the place to be. But there's lots of properties out here with spectacular views of the Bitterroot Mountains or the Sapphire Mountains. And I think if you just take a drive down Highway 93, or maybe even go over to the East Side Highway and drive down through the valley, you'll be impressed with the vistas, with what we have to offer here. I think the prices are reasonable, and I'm hoping that if you do get excited about this, that you will call me, and I'd be happy to meet you or set up a schedule that we can get together anytime and talk about the details of purchasing a house or a property here. So thank you again for listening to me, and I look forward to meeting you.